Bithiah, the daughter of God. Exodus chapter 2 verses 1 to 10. 1 Chronicles chapter 4 verse 18. Acts chapter 7 verses 1 to 22. Hebrews chapter 11 verses 24 to 25. Jubilee 47 verse 5. Leviticus Rabbah 1 to 4.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another fascinating dive into history. Imagine finding a baby floating on a river and deciding to raise him as your own. Sounds like something out of a fairy tale, right? Crazy, right? Well, buckle up, because today I'm diving into the incredible story of the African princess who did just that. This tale is filled with courage, compassion, and a twist of fate that changed the world. Picture this: Egypt over 3,000 years ago, a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and the mighty Nile River. The Nile River flows through the heart of the land, life bustling around its banks. It was the lifeline of ancient Egypt, providing water, food, and transportation. Here we find our heroine, Pharaoh's daughter. She lived a life of luxury and privilege, but she was different from the rest. She wasn't just any princess, but a young woman with a heart as vast as the Nile itself. Her compassion knew no bounds. One sunny day, as she went down to the river to bathe, she noticed something unusual. A small, curious object caught her eye. A basket caught in the reeds. It was an odd sight, something that didn't belong there. Her curiosity piqued. She sent one of her attendants to fetch it. What could be inside this mysterious basket? As she opened the basket, her eyes met those of a crying baby boy. His tiny face was filled with fear and confusion. This wasn't just any baby. This was a Hebrew child, abandoned to the mercy of the Nile. A child who was supposed to be a victim of a cruel decree. Now let's pause for a moment. Imagine the thoughts racing through her mind. In that era, Pharaoh had decreed that all Hebrew baby boys were to be thrown into the river. It was a time of fear and oppression for the Hebrew people, a harsh and brutal command. The princess knew the risks involved in defying such an order. But what does our princess do? Does she turn away and leave the baby to his fate? No. She felt an overwhelming rush of compassion. Her heart ached for the innocent child. Despite knowing the risks, she decided right then and there to save this baby's life. She couldn't bear to let him perish. She took him back to the palace and adopted him as her own son. She gave him a new life, a new identity. She named him Moses, which means I drew him out of the water. A fitting name for a child saved from the river. Little did she know this act of kindness would change the course of history. Her decision set off a chain of events that would shape the future. Moses would grow up to lead the Hebrews out of slavery in Egypt, becoming one of the most significant figures in religious history. His story is a testament to the power of faith and leadership. Think about the impact of her decision. One act of kindness, one moment of bravery, changed the destiny of an entire people. Without her courage and empathy, Moses' story might have ended in that basket. The world would have lost a great leader. Her willingness to defy her father's decree and save an innocent life shows the power of compassion over cruelty. It's a powerful reminder of what one person can do. So next time you hear the name Moses, remember the African princess whose brave act of love set the stage for one of the greatest stories ever told. Her legacy lives on through his. It's a reminder that one person's kindness can indeed change the world. Her story is a beacon of hope and humanity. Thanks for joining me on this historical adventure. I hope you found it as inspiring as I did. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories. Your support helps us bring more amazing tales to light. Until next time, take care and keep exploring the wonders of history.
Bithiah, the daughter of God. Exodus chapter 2 verses 1 to 10. 1 Chronicles chapter 4 verse 18. Acts chapter 7 verses 1 to 22. Hebrews chapter 11 verses 24 to 25. Jubilee 47 verse 5. Leviticus Rabbah 1 to 4.